mainstream media has been meant to distort and manipulate information about various topics, including historical and religious figures. One such figure is Jesus, a central figure in Christianity. Over the years, numerous reports and documentaries have surfaced claiming to reveal shocking truths about Jesus, only to be later discredited as baseless and untrue. So, why does the mainstream media make up lies about Jesus? One reason for this phenomenon is the pursuit of ratings and revenue. Sensationalized stories about Jesus, whether they be about his supposed marital status, his travels to India, or his true identity, tend to attract a large and captivated audience. The media knows that controversy sells, and what better way to generate controversy than to challenge the deeply held beliefs of millions of people around the world. By creating and perpetuating false narratives about Jesus, the media can generate a significant amount of attention, which translates to increased viewership and, ultimately, revenue. Another reason for the media's propensity to spread lies about Jesus is the prevalence of secularism and anti-Christian bias in modern society. Many in the media and academia are openly hostile to Christianity, and some see Jesus as a symbol of outdated and oppressive values. By undermining the traditional understanding of Jesus and his teachings, these individuals can further their own secular agendas and promote a more enlightened worldview. This is often done under the guise of scholarly inquiry or investigative journalism, but in reality, it is little more than a thinly veiled attempt to discredit and marginalize Christianity. Furthermore, the media's lies about Jesus are often rooted in a fundamental misunderstanding of the historical and cultural context in which he lived. Many of the claims made about Jesus, such as his supposed connections to pagan mythology or his alleged status as a mere mortal prophet, are based on flawed assumptions and a lack of proper research. The media often relies on unqualified experts or sensationalized books and documentaries, rather than consulting credible scholars and primary sources. This lack of rigor and intellectual honesty allows false narratives to spread and take hold, often with devastating consequences for the faithful. In addition, the media's fascination with conspiracy theories and alternative narratives about Jesus can be seen as a manifestation of a deeper cultural trend. In an era where truth is increasingly seen as relative and subjective, people are more inclined to question established authorities and challenge traditional narratives. While this can be a healthy development in many areas of life, it can also lead to the proliferation of misinformation and the erosion of trust in institutions. The media's lies about Jesus tap into this cultural zeitgeist, preying on people's desires for excitement and novelty rather than promoting a nuanced and informed understanding of history and faith. Finally, it is worth noting that the media's lies about Jesus are not without consequence. For many people, Jesus is not just a historical figure, but a living and personal savior. To see him misrepresented and maligned in the media can be a source of great pain and distress. Moreover, the spread of false information about Jesus can also have a corrosive effect on society as a whole, contributing to a culture of distrust and cynicism. By promoting a more nuanced and informed understanding of Jesus and his teachings, we can work to counteract these negative trends and promote a more compassionate and empathetic public discourse. In conclusion, the mainstream media makes up lies about Jesus for a variety of reasons, including the pursuit of ratings and revenue, secularism and anti-Christian bias, a lack of historical and cultural understanding, and a fascination with conspiracy theories and alternative narratives. These false stories can have serious consequences, both for individuals and for society as a whole. By being aware of these dynamics and promoting a more informed and nuanced understanding of Jesus and his teachings, we can work to create a more just and compassionate world, where people of all faiths and backgrounds can thrive.